Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Kiana. I'm an actuarial science student / current intern, and I make videos revolving around my life as an actuarial student / current intern. So that's just a bunch of productive videos, lifestyle videos, all that fun stuff. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about some of my 2020 resolutions that I had obviously set at the start of the year, see where I am in terms of like progression, and see if I'm changing anything or adding anything going forward. So I actually do this every quarter of the year. So I did one in April, like an assessment, I guess an assessment review, whatever. I did one in April, I'm doing one now, and I would do one in September, October, I guess. So I thought this would be fun, not only just to make a video about it, but it's more for accountability for myself. You know, I can always look back, even though I don't really watch my videos, because I don't know, I feel like even when it's a week old video, it's like, ugh, old me, a week ago me is so cringe. So, ugh. But anyways, I thought this would be fun to make. So let us dive into the video. If you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my laptop. So goal number 1 was to be more comfortable posting on social media. I feel like I've always been kind of shy on posting my actual interests on social media because I don't know, I play the piano, I'm into productivity stuff, and I've always just thought like, oh, like if I'm always posting, people are gonna say like, who does this girl think she is, you know, just shit like that. So this year I've been trying to push myself to just do whatever the fuck I want, and I've been doing that. So far so good, especially since quarantine started, and especially since making my YouTube video. You know, I don't care to self-promote myself, like I self-promote, I guess that's like redundant, but yeah, I don't care to self-promote. I don't feel ashamed. You know, this is my page, and I've just learned to understand that if people don't want to see it, they can unfollow. So number 2 was to start a blog / podcast. So we are actually on track with that. I made the blog, and okay, so the reason I don't use my blog that much is because I realized my blog was me trying to put off making a YouTube channel because I didn't want to put my face out there. So I thought I could hide behind a screen. So I built up the confidence to just make the YouTube channel, and I'm happy I did. So the only thing with YouTube is that, you know, it is more time consuming, but I enjoy it way more. And yeah, and with the podcast, you know, that came out a few weeks ago. So, you know, select the podcast, follow us on Instagram, check us out on Spotify, and hopefully by the time this video is up, we're also approved on Apple. If it is, I'll put both of those links in the description down below. So goal number 3 is to start a side hustle business. Now, I think with this goal, I actually wanted to make a physical product, and I have the product in mind. Like, I know exactly what it is I want to push. It's just not something I'm going to do right now for 2 reasons. 1, I'm just not ready. I'm not in that mindset. And 2, I don't have the time. So I'm not going to add to my plate because I'm already doing so much. And I've just launched so many things. You know, I'm still in the process of growing Unreserved, still trying to grow my podcast, growing my YouTube channel, and I can't be trying to grow so many things at once. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that one on pause to maybe 2021. Number 4 and 5, I'm going to kind of join, which is to be more active and eat healthier. Honestly, I put this on the list just for the share sake of putting it on the list, but I have kind of grown to, like, you know, just get comfortable with how I look, and I like how I look. So even though, like, you know, I guess I've gained weight over the past year or 2 or whatever, like I am not that crazy into fitness like I used to be anymore. I'm just more relaxed with it. So, you know, a little 1-2 yoga, stretch, all that shit is fine for me. What the hell was this? So yeah, and maybe with the eating healthier, that's where I see myself making the difference, but not the working out, not like the forced workouts things, like, but with the eating healthier, I do want to put more nutrients in my body because of also my skin. So yeah. Number 6, I wanted to save 10,000 by the end of the year. I knew this would be a good number for me to hit as a target because I knew I would be working. There's no reason why, and I had laid out like financial like tracking goals. So like every month I needed a certain amount saved. Honestly, guys, all I do for this one is just make the money come directly out of my account once I get paid. So this is really easy. I don't even really track it because I know that the money's just being pulled. So that's always the way I recommend to save. I just treat it like a bill. So I just take it out once it's there, you know? Number 7, grow unreserved. I'm not going to get into the details of unreserved because unreserved is a platform in itself, but I guess I'll quickly say unreserved is a platform that facilitates conversation on social and political issues. If you're interested in that stuff, feel free to head over to unreserved and subscribe. By now we'd have a few videos up because we've gone back into creating YouTube videos, so check that out if you are interested. So number 7 and 8, I'm going to group those. I wanted to visit 2 new places in Canada and 2 new places outside of Canada. In terms of visiting within Canada, I wanted to go to Winnipeg to see someone that I had met through work, and me and her were really close. And I also wanted to go to Banff in Alberta to see the mountains because, you know, that's always like a big tourist kind of highlighted thing about Canada. So I wanted to go. I guess since places are starting to open up, I can't go to Winnipeg, but I can still go to Banff. So I'll see, like, places are opening up, there's still time. In terms of going outside of Canada, I don't know how I feel right now. I don't even feel that comfortable going back home to Jamaica if I leave the country, you know, keep you guys updated. Number 10, I wanted to start having events meant to like motivate people and uplift them. So like, I guess speaker seminars and stuff like that, because I really wanted to get into motivational speaking. Again, with that, I am going to push it to 2021 because I just feel like I'm trying to do too much at once and I need to check myself. Number 11 is to be more fiscally responsible. So I had told you guys about the goal about saving, but this one was more in terms of lifestyle choices, like the things I buy, the Uber Eats, all that kind of stuff. The Uber eating and stuff, that's definitely not improved. But in terms of like shopping ridiculously, I've definitely improved on that. And I'll talk about that a little bit more later on in this video. Number 12, become fluent in French. I've improved, but I still need to work on like pronunciation and things like that, and I still don't feel comfortable even playing around with it on my video. I was going to say a few sentences because I can speak, I still am having issues like, you know, hearing people when they talk naturally, aka when they don't purposely slow themselves down for me. So we'll get there, guys, we'll get there. Number 13 was to learn to speak Chinese. Now I knew I wouldn't have been fluent before the end of the year, but I wanted to start learning Chinese. I don't think I'm going to even attempt to do that right now because the thing is I was supposed to start learning French at the start of the year, and I only started learning French when quarantine started because I had that much time. So I probably might take my time and improve on the French throughout the rest of the year and get into the Chinese maybe next year. Number 14, this one. So I actually just made a video about it. I wanted to pass at least 2 actuarial exams. I had put 2 on the list, but I really meant 3. The goal was to take P exam in March, IFM in summer, and either LTAM or STAM in fall. Now, my exam just got cancelled again, and I'm not gonna rant about it here. I made a whole video about it, but my exam got cancelled, so I'm not going to be able to take P in summer either. So I'm only probably going to be able to take 1 this year, so that is just that. So number 15 is to invest more in my wardrobe, and here's an example. When I was younger, so I think around 17, 18, I would always buy like cheap jeans from Garage or places like that. That's Forever 21 that sold jeans for like $10 that lasted like a year because they'd get washed out or they just weren't good quality. And I do spend like a lot of money on jeans. First of all, because of my body type, like there are only certain brands that fit me well, and I just prefer long-lasting, durable clothes that cost more. So yeah, like just investing in my wardrobe, buying less stuff, but buying quality stuff, because half the shit in my wardrobe, guys, and I'm sure this is for you guys as well, I don't wear it. I just simply don't. I don't. And it just sits in my wardrobe and takes up space, frankly. So cutting that out. And I keep saying I need to go sell my stuff on Poshmark, but it just takes so much effort and work, and I just haven't gotten there, but soon. We'll get there, guys. So number 16, it was to invest more in my appearance, and this came from last year. I just wasn't putting as much effort in how I looked when I went out, in terms of my hair, skin, what I wore, you know, just how I carried myself. And I really wanted to put my best foot forward this year, and you know, I have been doing that. Could I do more? Yes, I could, because yeah, I could. I don't really want to get into it because it's more of a personal goal, but it is just little things to do to put myself more together so I could feel good about myself. Like, it's not to be vain or anything, but when you don't put yourself together, or at least when I don't put myself together, it does affect your mood because you don't think you look nice enough. Like, I remember always thinking, oh, Kiana, you don't look that nice, like, you don't need to take pictures, and I wouldn't take pictures of myself and all that little stuff. So, you know, it's just for confidence boosting, just putting yourself together, feeling pretty, all of them little things there, you know. Number 17, I won't read that one because it is very personal, like very, very personal. So I'm just gonna skip to number 18. Number 18, it was to read a new book every month. Now, this goal had no why. And I'm not that interested in reading. I'm sorry, but I'm not. And I think I put this on the list because I wish I was a girl that read, but I don't. So I'm not even going to say I'm pushing this to 2021 because there's no point, guys, in putting goals that you don't care about. Like, and it comes back to the same thing as the working out. Like, I think I should be doing it, but I don't care to do it, and that's why I put it on the list, but it never gets touched. So number 19 was to improve my communication skills. So a big goal I had for the year was to, you know, start speaking on more panel discussions and doing motivational speaking kind of events and videos and stuff. I have kind of gotten into it because I'm speaking more on YouTube. I'm speaking more on Unreserved. I'm just speaking more. So my communication skills have improved. I'm not where I need to be. I'm not where I want to be, but they have improved, like, in terms of vocabulary, and just, I never really had grammar issues and that kind of stuff, but just be more comfortable speaking, I am improving. So that's always nice. And my final goal, which is a nice little accomplishment for the year, I won't really call it an accomplishment, was to buy myself my piano by August, like save up and buy my piano by August. I got my piano in April, not because I was so far on track in how much the piano budget would have been, which my piano, I'll link it below for anyone that cares, and I'll show you guys, I guess, was I think 1,469 Canadian dollars. But I was able to buy it earlier because of quarantine, because I was no longer going anywhere, doing anything, seeing anyone. I just had money put down, so I had already hit my saving goal for the month, so I just used some money to buy my piano, and no regrets. So I wanted to end the video off with a few goals that I'm adding to the list. I'll be teaching myself Moonlight Sonata on the piano before the end of this year, and if you don't know this song, I'll have it playing over this clip. 2, I would like to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. 3, I want to take more pride in my editing because I do have very good ideas for editing videos, but I think, again, it's because I did not have the time, or sometimes I don't have the time, I just don't put my full 100% in it. And moving forward, which transitions into tip number 4, I want to do everything to the best of my ability or not do it at all, aka also learning to understand what I can manage. So I guess it comes to, I'm not going to be doing 3 things and doing them in a mediocre way, because that is something I did a lot as a child, and I'm learning from that mistake. I used to try to dance, swim, play the piano, do taekwondo. I was doing all 4 of those things at the same time, and I was never great at any of them because I tried to do too much and I did not have the time to give. So moving forward, that is definitely a big goal of mine, to do everything with my 100%, or just take a step back and not do it, because, you know, there's no gain in doing half-ass shit, you know. Number 5, 2, or 6, the next goal I have is to get straight A's. I'm going back to school in fall, and I've never really given school my all, so I just kind of want to see if I'm capable of getting straight A's this year. So wish me luck. And my final little tip is to live a cute, simple, bougie life. What does that mean? That means just enjoying life, from the simple things I do throughout the day to the clothes I wear and the way I manage my time. Just enjoying life for what it really is. And this is such a cliche way to end the video, but it is true. You know, I reflect a lot, and a lot of the times I'm just so stressed because my mind is so cluttered, my house is so cluttered, my closet is so cluttered, my to-do list is so cluttered. So I just want to, you know, spend some time for the rest of the year really looking in on making my life simple but bougie and just comfortable. So thank you guys for watching this video. It might have been a pretty long one, I'm sorry, but like I said, this is also for my record. If you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.